How long did you have costochondritis for?
Like 8 years.
8 years. Can you imagine 8 years? 2.5 months, and we got her life back. So that's awesome. This is why I do what I do. Hello everyone, Dr. David Kulla here with Synergy Wellness, Chiropractic and Physical Therapy in New York City, and we have we have done a video on you in the past. We haven't.
We didn't.
This is our first video. We see a lot of patients here with costochondritis, and for anybody watching this video, they probably know what it is. They searched for this condition, for treatments, and I'm really happy to let her just go with it and explain. Well, let me start. She had costochondritis pain on the left side from inside the chest, but also all the way around the upper, up here above the breast line, along the whole side, under her armpit, right? I mean, the whole left side, really,
yeah.
Of from the collarbone down to the bottom rib, right? I mean, from the chest over.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was the pain?
Oh, it could be a 10 easily.
A 10. Anxiety. What other symptoms were you having?
It was like really terrible pain all the time, like when I would breathe, like especially if I like take a breath, it was almost like my ribs would get like caught, and then like I would have pain as I like exhaled. It would sometimes just completely like wipe me out for days at a time. If it got really bad, and the fatigue, I don't know, pain, fatigue, everything was just like quality of life. And I've had it for anxiety.
So I remember you complained about that.
Yeah, for like 8 years I've had it. So. And then
back pain, mid back pain.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, so now we started with her on August 3rd, and we've done a mixture of cold laser, and now we're in, well, really, I haven't seen you in since October 9th. It's now 2 weeks later. It's the 21st. Mm-hmm. Almost 2 weeks later. So in last visit you were doing great, but now in October, so we've got August, September, 3 months, and complete recovery. I mean, what are your pain levels now over the past 3 weeks since I haven't seen you? 2 weeks, sorry.
Like a 0 to 1. If anything, it's been mild that I can manage on my own. I do all the stretches you give me every day.
Great.
But I don't have pain when I breathe anymore, which has been huge for me.
That's great. So she's obviously got some stretches and some exercises to do at home. We did another video on that, a great video, 22 exercises and stretches for costochondritis. I recommend that you start with those exercises, okay? But that's really great news. I'm really happy you're doing well. It's been 2.5 months, and I think this is a closed case. As long as you keep doing your stretches and your exercises, you need to keep that up. And then I would say some periodic adjustments probably would be helpful. Maybe a few a year or once every 2-3 months. It just depends on your activity level and what you're doing. You know, I typically get adjusted once a month. Everybody's different. So you'll have to see what the right fit for you is, okay? But let's go ahead. So you're taking a road trip, right? Okay, so she's going to go on a road trip during the holidays, and then when she comes back from the road trip, we cannot see her for 2 weeks because of quarantining. So we're going to go ahead and adjust her today. But that's really great news to hear that, and I know you made a big turnaround when we changed some things up with the laser.
Yeah, the laser helped tremendously.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and have you lay on your back. Okay, so we're going to speed the process up using 2 lasers here. Okay, this first one we're going to go ahead and put either from the top. You can go from the top here. Okay, we're going to start here and hold that right there. And we have about 5 or 6, I don't even know, I lost count, lasers in this office, so we will just pick 2 of them here and put 2 of them on her. So ready? We're gonna go slide under here, and you're gonna come down the sternum with that one.
You got it.
Okay. So, if I could, people with bent over posture tend to have a higher likelihood of getting costochondritis, and also some other videos we've done, people with that bent over posture also tend to get a hiatal hernia with acid reflux. So, have you ever had that?
I don't think so.
Good. So when this condition gets worse, it eventually could lead to a hiatal hernia,
Oh my gosh.
where the stomach herniates up through the diaphragm, and that's really uncomfortable, and then it triggers acid reflux for people.
Yeah.
So that's something we help people a lot with. But she, instead of developing that, she developed the costochondritis. And again, we've done so many videos as to why people get costochondritis. I'm not going to go into that on this video. This video is just really a testimonial, a follow-up.
Yeah.
2.5 months after beginning treatment of a severe case of costochondritis. And what did you done before seeing me?
Oh my god, I think everything. I tried years ago a different chiropractor that just wasn't as good. I've done multiple rounds of physical therapy. I've tried acupuncture, medical massage, myofascial release.
That right there.
Nutritional changes, which have helped somewhat with like inflammation. Trying to think what else.
Injections, medication.
The only thing I haven't done is injections. I've done inflammatory medication, just to help like band-aid and treat. Lived off of like heating packs, like home tools, the back pod.
The back pod. A lot of people ask me about the back pod. My opinion on that is if you want to get it, you could get a foam roller too for $20 for a lot less. I don't know how much a back pod is. But the video I made on 22 exercises and stretches for costochondritis, I think it's much better than a back pod. And there's a lot of gadgets out there. A lot of people ask me about that, and it's going to help you stretch, but it's not going to fix this condition.
Yes.
A mixture of chiropractic with cold laser therapy in severe cases. In milder cases, some people will get help with just chiropractic care, and that'll be enough mixture that's underneath the skin contact right there.
Yeah, you were like way better than
that. Skin contact right there?
Yep. Yeah, there's. I don't know, I've tried everything. Things have helped to like a degree, but at the end of the day, it's always kind of persisted after all these years, so. And I was skeptical because I did find
Sure, I know you were
too.
skeptical when you came in.
But I do remember you like moved my arm a certain way to like duplicate the pain, and it was immediate, and then you did like one of the first adjustments and lasers, and it was gone even for a couple hours that first time. And then just the relief extended as I continued treatment, so.
Yeah, you're doing great. I'm really happy and glad you kind of get your life back. Now, you could start exercising and just doing the things that you used to do normally. And how long did you have costochondritis for?
Like 8 years.
8 years. Pain every day? Or
pretty much.
Just about every day?
Just about, like on a scale.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Your left side of your body, from here to here, here to here, all the way around to the side, pain at a level of probably range from 6 to a 10, right?
Yeah.
Up to a 10, like, 10 being the highest pain level. Almost every day, a lot, and like, it makes you not want to do anything, makes you exhausted, drains you, puts you in a bad mood. She couldn't sleep. Can you imagine 8 years, 2.5 months, and we got her life back. So that's awesome. This is why I do what I do. This is why. So we're gonna slide it down another inch or so right there. Good. Okay, you're good. And in about 30 seconds, you're going to slide that down to the last spot down there, okay? And then we'll do right here the pec muscle as well. And you're working on all the posture exercises.
Yes.
What about, do you ever do the wall angel?
No, I've been doing the thoracic twist, the doorway with like the arm.
So I'm going to show you a new one today that's not in the 22,
Okay.
but I think you're ready to do it. It's called the wall angel. You'll basically put your butt, your back, your shoulder blades, your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, everything against the wall. Like this, like you're doing, even your heels. So everything, the back of your knees, the back of your calves, everything is touching the wall, even the back of your head. And then you just do an angel like this, like a snow angel, but a wall angel.
Okay, and keep my arms on the wall.
Yep, keep your arms touching the wall, hands, wrists, touching the wall, shoulders and head, butt and heels to the wall, all the time. Bring your fingertips together and then bring your elbows all the way in. You want your arms at a 90-degree angle like that. It's harder than it looks.
Yeah.
Slide down a little bit. And that's going to help build up the muscles in the back to help pull your shoulders back up. Okay? And just make it stronger and easier to maintain an upright posture, okay?
Yes. Need that.
So that's pretty much it. We're not going to see you now. We're kind
For
of
a little bit of time.
releasing. Well, we're releasing you from care, and at this point, anything further, you can do maintenance care. You know, just check in with us every once in a while. Maybe check in with us when you come back after the holidays, after you've quarantined for 2 weeks. Okay. And have a great trip. Have a great holiday.
I appreciate it so much.
So for those of you that have costochondritis, pain, there is relief in sight. You just have to go the course and stick with it. Severe cases of costochondritis, probably her case, if we just did chiropractic adjustments, it might take 4, 5, 6 months to really completely clear up and improve. With the chiropractic and the cold laser, we were able to cut that time into 2.5 months. And really after 2 months, after a month you were seeing changes, but after 2 months you were really completely, almost pain-free at that point. So the last, really all of this month of October, we've only seen her, this is our second visit. So in her last visit she was doing really, really well too. So really in a sense 2 months, it cut the time by at least 50 to 60%. Okay, so we're going to just do some Thompson technique for the lower back. It's a little bit out of alignment here. If you could slide down a little bit for me. And I wish I could illustrate or show you on video about the comparison of these muscles and how they felt 2.5 months ago compared to now. It's just night and day difference. It's like a baby's bottom, you know, right now. And before it was like a board. So I can tell she's definitely doing her exercises and stretches at home. And if she didn't, this might take, you know, if she wasn't diligent about it, maybe it would take, even with the laser, 3 months or 3.5 months, so a little bit longer. So she's done her part. We've just guided her along, and she's done a great job handling this on her own and being diligent about all the exercises and stretches. So take a deep breath in for me and blow all the way out. Good. 2, And I'm gonna have you turn over on your back. So anterior subluxations are really common with costochondritis. That's why we're adjusting her this way. I'm gonna have you slide down. Good. And cross your arms in front of you. Good. Tuck your chin down. Take a deep breath in. And blow out. And one more. Good. And blow all the way out. And relax. Very good. Good. See, now those muscles have gotten so strong that you can resist me. They tighten up enough, yeah, so I had to wait till you relax there. All right. And I remember the first few weeks, it was really hard for you to relax during that adjustment. It's like having my, you know, my fist in your back. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's not that fun for me either. My hands, I'm sure, are going to pay the price after all these years. And relax yourself. Hands up in the air. Okay, go ahead and stand up right over here. Face me. All right, you're all set.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Pleasure helping you. Okay.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Thanks for tubing in.